I just hope you realize this. What's up, dudes? I'm here with my friend Manny, and we're gonna talk about our first times. I've seen that a lot of YouTubers have been doing this, and I wanted to do it too. Alright, so we're gonna talk about our first time getting into a fight.
You go first, nigga.
Alright, so I gotta go first. My first time getting in a fight, it was like
that Asian nigga that with that ass. I remember that. That Asian nigga that with that ass.
Alright, there was, I don't even remember what grade I was in. I think I was like in 3rd grade. And I was in this place called the Boys and Girls Club. It was like a, what's that shit called? A daycare center, I guess? Yeah, so I was there. And there was this one Asian kid. And, yes, I understand. And anyways, yeah, there was some kid there. And I remember that he was messing with somebody. And I had jumped in. And I jumped in and he took it like away. And this kid like was a bit older than me, and this nigga popped out some shit that you see in movies. This nigga out of nowhere started hitting me, pop, and I got a black eye, man. And I came home.
You gotta whoop that ass for you, your asshole.
Nah, that ain't happen. Nobody really asked what happened, cause all I had was like a little burn mark right here. Yeah, so that nigga like basically the nigga like whoop shoot. That nigga hit me. That nigga hit my ass with a shoe. That nigga left a burn mark right here. We were talking about the first time that I got a black eye. Cause he never got a black eye.
Have you ever seen me with a black eye before?
No, I haven't, but
okay, then. I spent like what? Damn, we didn't talk for like 2 years.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, best friends and we didn't talk for like 2 years. Anyways,
you know what? Why I didn't sleep over when we were little?
Yeah. Nigga, what? Oh, I can't leave. Anyway, watch me watching this shit. Okay, anyways, story is that he never stepped over my house because he was scared of some girl that lived next door to me. Okay, anyways, moving on. Yeah, cause this nigga like sat on her or some shit, I don't know. I don't remember. And we came out with a bat cause she was like 10 sizes bigger than us. Anyways, yo, get closer to me. Don't be scared.
That was some gay ass shit.
Don't be scared.
You're getting hot in this bitch.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I turn this fuck on. Is it on?
Yes.
Oh, the bitch on. Ooh. Anyways, we just turned on the fan.
That nigga talks to me.
They got a funny gun. Alright, anyways, yeah, we're talking about our first times. The first time I got a black eye was I went to his house. It was some trailers. And
you're making me sound poor, dude.
you used to
look at me
some
now,
trailers.
nigga. My house didn't burn down.
Oh, so what? At least I pray.
Bitches don't play in my house.
Alright, anyways.
Cause every place you play, that bad shit happens.
Supposedly every time I pray, some bad shit happens.
To let y'all know, this nigga never prayed in his life until the day his house caught fire. This nigga prayed the day before his house caught fire and just when it caught fire.
Yeah, I prayed to like
don't go to church
us or whatever.
Don't go to church.
I was like, please protect my family and my friends. That bitch burned down like 3 hours, three later. Yo, 3 hours later.
Thank God you didn't save me personally.
Yeah, I just saved my friends and my family. Oh fuck. Anyways, yeah, our first time, my first time that I got a black eye, I was at the trailers, like him, oh, not like him, with him, and we were going to this pool. So we're at the pool, right? And I used to always do backflips and shit into the pool.
Thought he was the shit.
Yeah, I thought it was the shit.
Till that day.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't really do that many backflips into the pool that much anymore. So I was like on the side of the pool on the concrete side, and I had did a backflip. And when I had did the backflip, instead of going all the way back, I went up. And when I was flipping, my face hit the fucking concrete. Bah! And this shit right here, it was a fucking. I had a purple. This whole shit was purple, and I had like when I had fell, I felt like if I was in Toy Stories that I have fell like through the fucking like cards and shit.
No, this nigga didn't cry because it hurt though. This nigga started crying because he was like, I'm gonna be ugly the rest of my life. This nigga was crying to my mom, like, I'm gonna be ugly. Am I ugly? Do I look ugly?
Look, since it was my first time.
You was a little pretty boy bitch.
Since I was, since it was my first time getting a black eye, I didn't know that it would go away. So like, and as soon as I came out the pool, I looked around and everybody looked at me like if I was a fucking monster because of the shit that I had right here. It was a big ass blob, right? It wasn't even bleeding, it was just purple as fuck.
Did you ever sleep over after that day?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
But your mom was like, this nigga doing some shit when he goes over there.
So anyways, hold on, let me check this. Yeah, it's recording. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I was to the trailers. Like, all of my first times have came to the trailers every time I was with this kid. Because we used to just skateboard around and around and around because we were always bored as fuck. And our first time getting chased by a dog. I call him my best friend, but sometimes I can't trust him for shit.
Damn.
Not me like that. But anyways, we got chased by an overgrown chihuahua. That bitch was about this long and about this tall. And I remember that the chihuahua had came out and he was like behind me. He was like right there where you see him. Well, if you could see him. And he tells me, yo, Kevin, chill out. The dog's not gonna do anything. Stay still. He won't do nothing. I'm like, alright, I trust you. I got this. I'm looking at the dog, right? The dog is like growling and shit. I'm like, what's up? What you gonna do? And I'm like, yo, me and Manny about to beat your ass. I look behind me. That nigga's not there. Look, the dog, look. The chihuahua was about that big, that strong, and his teeth were about that long, and that bitch was coming at us 300 miles per hour. Alright, well, I mean, alright, so I turn around, this nigga's down the block. He's not even near me anymore. Alright, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucked.
I did that quiet, man. I was like,
this nigga tiptoed his way out of that bitch. Right, so I turned around and I started dipping, I started running. My fucking life, I was so fucking scared. Right, so I'm running, I get to his house, like, he has little steps. I did those little duck steps, pop, pop, pop. I'm up there, right? And the dog like comes up, he just takes a big ass step, he's on the top. Then I knock on the door, and this nigga is not letting me in, so I start grabbing my fucking skateboard, I start like slamming it against the dog and shit. I'm like, bowl cereal, right? So that nigga did not open
bowl cereal?
Yeah, I don't know, that's the second one to my mind. So this nigga didn't open the door. Well, he did eventually, but he didn't open the door. Anyways, how about, you got any ideas? First time. Anyways, we never got to finish the video, so fuck around the pussy. That's it, man. Like and subscribe and fuck around the pussy.